Hello guys, good morning, or good day, or wherever you are. Okay, so I'm kind of glad this morning. I've been having these serious thoughts about cancer cells. Yes, I know what cancer is. Yes, I know. Well, I don't know what particularly causes it, but I know that coping can cure cancer. And I also am aware, okay, fine, we're not talking about coughing today. Well, I'm aware that there are things that one can do. I want to talk about the fact that yes, doctors are great. I don't want to sound like an illiterate here, or like someone that would like to lead people astray. No, that's not why I'm here. But I know from my, I don't know, little knowledge from here and there, that there are ways that one can deal with cancer. um yes, chemo is fine, surgery good if it gets to that stage, but the problem about that is doctors are also, like, everybody is looking for money. Doctors, people in the medical field, and they are not an exemption. So most times they do this, they prescribe surgeries, they prescribe chemos, not because that is what the patient need. They do this because it would actually provide money for the medical system, either for their pocket, their hospital, or whatever it is. Everybody's all about money. Okay, so I found a research from a doctor, from people, yes, from people here. You can go to YouTube and watch this on your own, but I just found comments. Now look at this comment. As a cancer patient, I'm always interested in these videos. Yes, this is a video about how the natural ways to get rid of cancer, and this is a doctor doing it. Look at. Of course, most of us know this Dr. Eric Berg. You can check him out on YouTube. So I found this, and voila, my claim was actually right. My thought was actually right. I could not actually come out with these things because I don't want to come. I don't like coming out with things that do not have claims, and then people start to ask that, are you a doctor, and all of that. Okay, so, and as a natural therapist, I just make all of these researches so as to know that I am actually right with what I think. Okay, so now look at this. Sophia Frederick is a cancer patient, obviously. So here's a comment. As a cancer patient, I'm always interested in these videos, but when I hear check with your doctor, I always laugh. Not in a million years. An oncologist, not mine certainly, would ever approve one single day of fasting. Now, this video talks about intermittent. I'm not in that talks about 21 days of fasting as one of the ways to release cancer. So now this is a real cancer patient confirming that a doctor would never approve of intermittent fasting. So that's what I mean when I say yes. There are some doctors, like this is a doctor that's putting this out now. There are some doctors that are accepting the holistic ways, the natural ways, but now this is a patient that is confirming that their doctors would never approve. They are completely focused on conventional treatment, don't care much about nutrition, and are totally against losing weight. Okay, so now here are the replies. Now these are the replies that actually baffled, that actually made my day. Yes, let me just say that way, because I've nursed this thing in my mind for a very long time, and I just didn't know how to come out with it because I wanted to avoid people shouting, "What, are you a doctor? Do you want to start?" I don't want people to see me as someone that want to confuse people not to visit the doctor. As I always say, I don't have anything against the doctor, but you need to know what you are doing here. You really need to know what you are doing. Going back to root is just it. Going through nutrition, natural healing is just it. Okay, so now here's a reply from that particular one. I'm sorry I talk too much. Exactly, lol. You can't talk to your cancer doctors about any of this stuff. Basically, you're on your own. If the breast cancer comes back, for me, definitely, this is someone that has gone through breast cancer before. I've followed this protocol that's talking about this natural ways, and not even bothered with cancer doctors. I'm 5 years out and have never followed up with an oncologist. I have a holistic doctor and I do some of the things this man does. However, I'm going to up my game with the protocols. I've kind of laxed with things, which is not good. Myself, I'm even sorry I did the surgery for breast cancer. Now, this is somebody that have done surgery already for breast cancer. They butchered me, and I've had nothing but issues because of it. I Yeah, they butchered me. They butchered me. Sorry, I would want to comment more on that part. They butchered me. Like this is I don't know. I don't know. That's why I always say, before you check with your doctor, before you decide to go through this serious routine, surgery, medications, even injections, try the natural medicine first. Now they have butchered this particular person, and I ended up with and she ended up with a recurrence. I lost my belly button due to the nature of the procedure. I ended up with another lumpectomy on a newly constructed breast. A lump in my stomach, which I believe is a cyst, due a dead nipple due to okay, that should be due to the nature of the surgery, and one of the breasts smaller than the other. Now I'm struggling with PTSD, and boy, that is a nightmare. My body is mutilated, and if I could go back in time, I never would have done something like that. No amount of cancer was worth that procedure and what I am going through now. Oh, I'm so sorry. So sorry about what you're going through. Kimberly Hoserland. Oh my god. This is actually a very, very bad experience for a human being to go through. In fact, I don't like, look, these things are just very simple. Doctors, they make their mistakes and bury it. Yet they'll be the one to come out, and I mean, they sorry for the good doctors. I'm not here to criticize anybody, but most of them will still be the one to come out and criticize the holistic way, the alternative way, the natural way, the ways that was with creation. Can you just imagine that height of hypocrisy? It makes me, it baffles me, makes me feel so sad. Makes me feel sad. Now, listen, herbs, taking natural things, going through the natural way, do not even affect you. I mean, do not even have a long-term serious effect as much as going through injection, medications, surgery, as much as they do. But yet, fine, if you use herbs, the height of it is your body system will get affected, and immediately you notice it. And what I give to my patients is, take more than enough water that your body can take more than enough water that your body needs at that moment, and it will all neutralize. Yes, I'm not saying we should become what we call. I'm not saying anybody should become a lab rat here, all right. But then, please, going through the natural way is just is better. Is better. Okay, so let me see another comment here. Empress Muji, totally agree with your comment. This past February, my gynecologist informed me that my biopsy results confirmed stage 1 endometrial cancer. She told me that I have to take all my productive organs out. Can you imagine that? And would schedule surgery in April. I asked her what can I do the meantime to help improve my health, like diet, exercise, in preparation for the surgery. She looked at me and said, "You do not have to do anything. You have cancer, and it is what it is." I went home and later informed her that I am not doing the surgery and I will seek other avenues. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I commend you, Empress Muji. You've taken the right decision. You've taken the right decision by not accepting to go through the surgery. They just call the so-called surgery as if it is something that will just take away what is wrong with you. And apparently, most times, especially if the surgery goes wrong, it brings more problems. More problems. In fact, more serious problems. Okay, so let me go through another comment. I agree with you. So I tried with the disclaimer. I remembered staying on it. on another video too. So some of us, our conventional doctors and a failed medical system got us into this mess. You can see people talking and talking and talking. Okay, so this person is referred back to Kimberly Hoseland. I think the breast cancer patient. Dr. Bag knows this, but he knows that we followers on his channel also he must say this. Okay, he must say this so he doesn't get sued or the platform, you see. And that's what they do to themselves. They just want it to be okay. If it is the medical world, the doctors must once the doctor says, then it is perfect. That's what they are about. That's what the medical world is about. I'm sorry to say, yes, there are other good things. I actually don't like sounding like this, but the truth is that's what the medical world is about. You say anything against the medical practitioner, they, if you are with them, they ban you, they sue you, they do things to you, they take your license. So now this person says Dr. Bag knows this, but he knows that we followers on his channel also know. He must say this so he doesn't get sued or deplatformed. But I think he's made the choice that playing their traditional medicine establishments games, so the information can't stay out there. It is sad that he must do, but so that's what I always say. That's what I always say. Most of the doctors know it. They know all these things, but they would not tell you the truth. Even the ones that would love to tell you the truth would not be able to, because they do all stops to them. They take their license, and between you and me, going through that medical shit for years and years and years, and the stress and the money spent and everything, nobody would like for anyone to collect their license, you know. Okay, so now this is one of the good oncologists. My oncologist suggested intermittent fasting, healthy eating style plus chemo. So I went through chemo like I was on vacation. 6 months later, there was no evidence of disease. So now this person actually was able to get out of it because the chemo was done with healthy eating lifestyle and intermittent fasting. So there are still good doctors out there that would go the nutrition way just to help you out. There are doctors out there that are out as a doctor to help the human race, but sadly more than half percent of the doctors are just there for the money. Now look at this one now. He says they are interested in the dollars. I'm not the one saying all of this now. That's why I had to make this screen grabbing video, so that you can see that when I come out and make my claim, I don't just say things because I want to say things. I say things because there are things either I've been opportuned to go through it. Now somebody once told me, and not somebody actually. I actually talked to myself that all of the things I've gone through, I've actually gone through them so that I can have a personal experience to come out and convince people. Even if I'm not a doctor, I don't have a doctor degree, I have the personal experience. I can come out and convince people, but yet some people do not still listen. Now this is somebody else talking about it. All they're interested is in the dollars for medical doctors. Yes, we are not all saints. Okay, here is survived stage. Okay, sorry. So if this is just what I want to do. If I go on and on and on with the comments, and this video will be too long. It's too long already. So you can actually make the research by yourself. It's a video about is a video done by Dr. Berg. So thank you very much. My name is Adil Misherifat, SHARDEYBIZ Complementary Healthcare. Stay healthy the natural way, please. Thank you very much and have a nice day.